Hi, I'm Bill Lucas and I'm Professor of Learning here at the University of Winchester. I'm passionate about how people learn and how they can learn even better. So my life's work has been trying to understand something that's increasingly referred to as character. Character for some people sounds like whether you're a good or a bad person, and that's not what I mean here. When I say the word character, I really mean how good a learner you are. And the kind of things that we know you need to have if you're going to be a good learner are curiosity, are commitment to an issue or a topic or a subject, is the ability to work with other people around you. Now, when it comes to doing anything, and let's just take sailing as an example, if you want to get better at it, there are two things that it will really help you to have before you even start. One is referred to as growth mindset. That's to say, a mindset or a can-do mentality that sees setbacks and challenges as something really to go for. And the second thing is to be emotionally smart. That's to say, not to lose it when things go wrong. To be able to really read the room and see what other people in your team or group are thinking at that moment. So having growth mindset or having that can-do mentality is really important. And having that sense that as well as being head smart, you're also heart and body smart, emotional intelligence. These are really important things that will help you get better at whatever you want to do in your life. Then you need two other things. You need to figure out quite quickly that if you want to get better at something, you need to practice. Not just practice this and this and this and this and it's always the same this, but practice the tricky bits. Practice maybe with your left hand behind your back or with a blindfold on. This is something called deliberate practice. And we know that athletes and musicians and writers, and in fact any adult or any child trying to get better at something will get better if they practice deliberately. Practicing really to try and achieve goals. And the last bit of this quartet of things is that you've got to have a feedback loop. You've got to know how well you're doing. Sometimes this is called reflection or self-reflection. In other words, if you do something you think you do it really well, it's really good to know what's the basis of you thinking you're doing it really well? Or if you do something and it doesn't seem to be going so well, why is it not going so well? So you've got to be honest and self-critical and want to give and get feedback from people around you. So if you learn to sail a boat, you don't just sit in a classroom. You need to get out in the water and you need to do it in the real setting of tides and winds and bits of kit that don't work and all of that. So experiential learning means that we try stuff out and then we reflect on how it's going and we take the lesson from that and then we try it again. So in summary, if we're thinking about getting better at anything, if we're thinking about developing character, we need these four things. So you need a dose of growth mindset, you need at the same time to be emotionally smart, and that's before you start. And then once you get going, you need to be really good at practicing. And as you practice, you need to have a kind of feedback loop that tells you, so how am I doing then?